Nasim Pedrad joins Ryan Murphy's newest show on Fox. Jerrod Carmichael gets his own 6 episodes on NBC. And Captain Mal and the pilot formerly known as Wash need your help crowdfunding. Pour one out for Mulaney. On second thought, hold it in for a better show. This is C Plus News Time.
It's C Plus News Time with your host, Chad White.
Ugh. Delicious. Welcome back to C Plus News Time. I'm your host, Chad White, and this is the news you definitely didn't know about for the week of March 9th, 2015. For a split second there, I almost forgot the date, but I didn't. Let's jump right into it. Nasim Pedrad is joining Ryan Murphy's latest show on Fox. It's a horror comedy called Scream Queens. The SNL alum and Mulaney star is joining the Scream Queens effort. She recently wrapped up Mulaney last month, and that show really has no point in coming back. The critics hated it, you hated it, I hated it. It's fantastic. It's a bad show. It's not going to be a cult hit. Don't get me wrong, but this frees her up because she was wanted during the pilot season. One of the most wanted actresses out there. She's joining the likes of Jamie Lee Curtis, Leah Michele, Emma Roberts, Nick Jonas, Keke Palmer, Joe Manganiello, and Abigail Breslin. Pedrad will appear in the first installment of the series, set to premiere next fall, which revolves around a college campus that's rocked by a series of murders. Ryan Murphy, if you're watching this, and I really, really hope you spend your time watching C Plus News Time, because who wouldn't? Don't let this end up like Glee. First season, great. The last season sucked ass, okay? That's how your shows usually go. I've never seen American Horror Story, so I'm just going to guess it goes just like Glee. Season 1, good. 2 through 7, terrible. Speaking of new shows, NBC's ordered 6 episodes of Jerrod Carmichael's newest show. Written and executive produced with friend Nick Stoller, the show will follow the relationships of Carmichael with his girlfriend and his family. It'll be one of those irreverent, multi-camera comedies that we've come to know and love, I guess, like Modern Family. Is that single camera or multi-camera? Cameras are hard. I don't know these things, obviously. Getting a project going with Carmichael was a big priority for NBC. After last season, they filmed a presentation, and NBC had to order a new writer and executive producer team in Stoller, who directed Carmichael in the movie Neighbors. Great film, go see it. Well, it's not great. I wouldn't use the word great. Great's kind of, not the adjective I'd use to. Regardless, they picked up Scott Ellis, who helmed the original presentation, and he's going to tap to direct the new pilot. Universal TV is the studio. And finally, Firefly stars Alan Tudyk and Nathan Fillion are going to be working together in their new web series, Con Man, which you can actually go and help crowdfund right now on Indiegogo. The series is a lighthearted take on the personalities and characters the duo have encountered during the years at sci-fi Comic-Con conventions. Comic-Con, Dragon-Con, all those different cons. I don't know why I put it under the umbrella of Comic-Con. Tudyk is writing, directing, starring, and providing craft services, while Fillion and some other Firefly alums, including Sean Marr and Gina Torres, the beautiful, the talented, the wickedly talented, are producing the show, along with James Gunn, Seth Green, Felicia Day, and Amy Acker. But that's not Acker from Acker and Blacker. It's a meta-nod to Firefly, in which Tudyk will play Ray Nearly, who's the co-star of the sci-fi series Spectrum, in which he played the spaceship's pilot. The show was canceled before its time and eventually became a cult classic among fans. That is super familiar because that's the exact thing that happened. The show will feature all the wacky and crazy things that happen to Ray at all these events. Or is it Tudyk? The Indiegogo recently just launched, and they have an April 9th deadline. They're looking to make about $450,000. You can actually go and donate right now. And that's actually all the news time I got for you. Be sure to subscribe. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at C Plus Comedy. We've got a Tumblr out there too. I don't know about a Pinterest. You can follow me on Twitter at Chad Black White. I pointed to the camera, meant to point to myself. Don't give a fuck. I'm actually going to keep that in. Stay tuned for stuff. And I love you. Bye. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. This is the next shot, Chad. This is better. This is way better than the last one. The SNL and Mulaney star is joining the show around 11. Okay. Run it again. I messed up. Okay. So he could be directed by his neighbor's director, Scott. Nope. Do that again. How is it 8 minutes? This is insane. That was canceled before its time and eventually became a cult classic of Belong fans. And it was also canceled, but also picked up by cult fans in a year. Now, fucking shit, Chad. Come on. Fillion's going to portray the good friend Jack Moore, who starred in the series, is going on to become a major celebrity. Familiar, right? Fillion's on Castle. I'm sure Jack Moore is going to be on, I guess, what's the opposite of Castle? House? There's a show called House. That show's it's a decent show.